In 1967, a recording artist called Donovan released a single called They Call Me Mellow Yellow. A typical kind of song for its time, full of crazy lyrics which made no sense, but was pretty catchy and popular at the time. I'll spare you my rendition of the song. As I'm old enough just to remember the song, it immediately sprang to mind when I saw what my friend Marion had called her new course. She called it Mellow Trello. You can see why I thought of the song. It's actually called just Mellow, but my brain filled in the rest. And I'm going to tell you a bit about it. But first, if you've not been here before, my name's Jane Wellingale of Silverzone Printables, and I cover products which are useful for the publishing industry that relate to affinity and all things to do with printables. And if you've not been here before, as I say, then click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out when I record videos like this. And if you'd like to click the like button as well, that would really help my videos get out there. Now, Trello is one of those useful organiser apps that I could never quite get my head around. To me, it was just another thing to clutter up my desktop or phone screen. And just like Donovan's song lyrics, had no particular sense to it. Have you seen the lyrics to that song recently? Seriously. I digress. I have tried several times to get to grips with Trello in the past, as I prefer to be organised where I can be. I'm definitely more productive when I am. I'm sure most people are. But I could never get the boards to work how I wanted them to, and it looked so dull and uninteresting that I ended up getting totally frustrated. I'm sure you know the feeling. Until Marion made sense of it all for me and kind of, mellowed out the whole experience. So introducing Marion Blake's new course, Mellow, Digital Planning with Trello. This is the perfect primer for anyone who's never used a digital type planner app before, or who, like me, has not been able to get to grips with Trello in the past. Marianne takes you through all the steps to create a board, then lists, then cards, shows you how to use them to connect with colleagues if you wish, how to progress through those lists and cards to ensure your projects get done and get done on time. As Trello is available on other devices such as iPhones, Android phones, tablets, etc., you can always be up to date because it syncs. No more carting around the paper diary, which is useful. Did I know this much before? Well, yes, but it always seemed more complicated to me than it actually is. Maybe I was just lazy, but Marianne makes this all look very easy to follow. She covers what power-ups are, why you might need them, how to use them, as well as the fact that not all power-ups are free. Some are almost as expensive as the paid version of Trello itself, so it really depends on how big your business is and how much use you will make of them as to whether they are worth the money or not. A point worth remembering if you're going to rely on them. Marianne does recommend a few of the power-ups though, including card aging, which is rather cute as it actually physically ages or appears to. Calendar, which links through so you make sure your dates don't get missed, and Drive links Google Drive to Trello. These are some I personally like. Automation, or Butler as it's known, is a useful tool to speed up repetitious tasks. If you've ever used the If This Then That app, you will be familiar with the principle of setting up these kind of tasks. If not, Marion explains it very simply, which is basically, if XYZ happens, then do this. Very simple programming to save repetition. You can set these up as buttons or macros to give them a perhaps more familiar name. You can add labels to different cards to make sure they're more visible when checking your board processes. This feature I like. I'm a visual person, so being able to see things that are highlighted in some way makes boring old lists much easier to use in my eyes. There are some ways to format some of the text. I think this would be more useful if you want to make and sell templates for others to use, and you do need the Pro version or one of the paid versions to do that. Some examples of the boards you can set up are this basic one, which is very boring really. No additions, no pictures or fluff. This is how I remember Trello being when I first started using it. And this is one of the boards Marianne sets up in the course using stock images. Looks quite fancy now by comparison, doesn't it? Much better than the basic board. And another, and this is one I set up very quickly, uploading my own image, which was created in Affinity Photo, and just running some basic lists and cards across the top. But this could be much fancier, and it did not take long to do at all. Last year, 2021, Trello had a major revamp and completely changed their pricing structures, giving more free options, or more options to the free version, I should say, and adding more value to their paid plans. To give you a quick overview, the free version allows you to do all of the following. You have unlimited members per workspace, up to 10 boards per workspace, unlimited storage. There is a file size limit of 10 megabytes. You can link cards and board cards, unlimited power-ups per board, 250 Butler automated command runs per month per workspace, custom backgrounds and stickers. And I would have thought that was pretty good and as much as most people would need if they're running their business on a reasonable budget. You haven't got lots of people working with you. The pricing starts at $5 per user per month, and again that's not expensive if you will use all of the additions. And this standard version allows you all of the following. You can scale your operations, add more power and customization to your workflows, and manage as many projects as you need with everything in free, but this gives you the extra of unlimited boards, unlimited storage. Again, there is a file limit, 250 megabytes. Advanced checklists and custom fields, 1,000 Butler automation command runs per month per workspace, and all of that for $5 a month, billed annually at $60 a year, or if you pay monthly, it's $6 per member. The next level up is the premium version, formerly known as business class. Track multiple projects, visualize work in a variety of ways across boards, automate without restrictions, and access insights into how teams are functioning with everything in standard. Plus, views, dashboard, timeline, workspace, table, calendar and map view, unlimited Butler automation command runs, workspace level templates, admin and security features, and more. Or again, all billed annually at $120 per year per user, or $12.50 if billed monthly. And then there is Enterprise, definitely the one for bigger companies. This allows you to connect work across workspaces and enhance organisation-wide controls, security and support with everything in premium, plus enterprise-grade security and compliance, membership and organisation controls, single sign-on, made easy with Atlassian Access, top-tier priority support, and that starts at $17.50 per month per user with additional volume discounts. So if your company is on the larger size or you employ a lot more people, then this is probably the one you should look at. All in all, Marianne's Mellow is an excellent run-through of how to use something that could become the mainstay of your business. I always like her courses. She has a style that is simple and effective and cuts to the chase of what you need to know. Will I use it now I know better how it works? I'm certainly going to give it a try, though I personally think it is slight overkill for me. There is a slight danger of spending more time creating the lists than actually doing the work. That may just be me, but who knows, I may be surprised at how well or not it may work out, and we'll definitely update here in a few months to let you know after I've been using it for a while. Or I should say using it more consistently, because I have used it. Meantime, why not find out for yourself how this could speed up your business processes? At only $29 during launch until January the 31st this year, you really can't go wrong. After that, it reverts to the normal price of $57. Again, still not expensive for what you get. I would certainly recommend this course for anyone who has always wanted to get to grips with Trello and been put off by its various complications and rather boring looks. Or indeed, if you've been looking for a way to get better organised within your business and haven't quite known which app is best to use for that. Click the links in the description below to check out Mellow and let Marianne show you how Trello can help you in your business. I've been Jane Willingale of Silverzone Printables. Thanks for watching. Till the next time.